Jessica Hensley with Heritage Homes brokered by eXp Realty, and today I am at one of my amazing listings in Independence, 299 West College Avenue in Independence, and it's right by the college, basically right off of 10th Street. And this home is gorgeous. So today we are actually going to be talking with the sellers. We're doing a new series, which is Meet the Sellers, so you can hear from their perspective what they love about this home, the transformation it's made, and why they're selling. So thank you, Jack and Jeremy, for agreeing to do this video with me. So I guess we'll just start out. Tell me about why you bought this home, what it was like, and what drew you to the home.
So I was looking to buy a bigger home back in January of 2003. We lived in a small little 2-bedroom house on the north side of town by the park, and I actually drove by this house many times, and then I just happened to have a spare moment and thought I'd just take a look at it, and didn't realize just how big the house is.
It is.
There's lots and lots of space here, so I just fell in love with the opportunity, blank slate, all this extra storage.
Okay.
So
mainly the space is what drew you to
the space.
home.
Yeah.
And I know that it's had a lot of changes through the years. So tell me about some of the transformations that you made, because remember you telling me it was a lot different back then.
Yeah. So if you drove by, all you'd see is white. White. Everything was white. All the trim on the house was this pea green color. There was dark green shingles on the roof.
No landscaping.
Lots of trees, but no landscaping.
It is. It makes the house.
Yeah.
Right. It makes it feel homey. Yeah.
And so you've done a lot of landscaping. Tell me about some of the things that you did change in this property.
Well, a lot of it was on the inside of the house. The outside, it was just, just little shrubbery pockets of stuff. Probably the biggest things that we like outside is the basketball court out there that we did, and the big deck that we just put on this last fall. So
the deck's huge.
It is nice. Mm-hmm. I know that was one of the hesitations. You're like, we just built this deck.
There's a story behind that. And, I told her we'd put a patio out there, and 15 years later, she's like, "Where's my patio?" And I said, "Okay, can we settle for a deck?" And she's like, "Prove it."
Let's get busy.
We have a patio, or we have a deck now. Yeah.
We have a deck.
So.
Yeah.
Well, and then inside, you've basically touched the entire house.
Yeah, we have. It started upstairs, where it was just I think it was once used for living space, but then the AC unit was extended out and it wasn't usable anymore. So we condensed the unit, scooted it back, and then made that upstairs space the master suite. So there's a huge bathroom.
Yeah.
There's a huge bed space. There's a sitting area with a fireplace. And it's so nice just to go up there, get away from everybody else, especially when you've got family in town.
Right.
And just take some time back for yourself.
I mean, that's one of the things I hear people looking for the most, actually, is that split floor plan. They love having the master secluded and away from the rowdy kids.
Yes.
And so that's a great feature.
Yeah.
So what else did you guys do to the property?
So in the back side of the house, inside, we gutted it back to the studs, redid all of those. We added new wood floors. We've added a new granite countertop in the kitchen.
Are the cabinets new as well?
They are not new, but we are constantly scrubbing them.
They look updated since 2003, but they were there in 2003.
The one thing we did was add crown molding.
Okay.
Kind of topped it off, kind of finished them.
Yeah.
New floors in the back entry, the laundry room. There's really not one part of this house that hasn't been touched.
Well, in the windows, I know that the windows were all replaced.
Yeah, they were replaced with high efficiency windows, low E glass, all that kind of stuff. The mechanicals are all updated. Tankless hot water heater on the upstairs and outside, or this side of the house, so you'll never run out of hot water.
Yeah.
There's a sprinkler system outside. But probably the best thing I like about the house is just knowing when you're down here in the living room, you're getting ready to go upstairs, I can walk down the hall and say goodnight to all the kids. They have like their own wing back there.
Yep.
It's just comfortable.
Don't forget the new roof.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we had all the roofs replaced. all the roofs and the sheeting
Okay.
was all replaced during a hailstorm back in 2005 or 6. So
Okay.
they're heritage shingles, 30-year. Yeah, so there just isn't anything part of this house that hasn't been redone. All the electrical was updated, new panel put in back 10 years ago.
So the central heat and air, I think.
Yeah, the central heating
Right.
up in air. It's an '08 model, but they were I believe a 95 or 96% energy efficiency,
Okay.
and it's got a 5-inch thick filter that goes through it.
Okay.
UV. It's got a UV filter in it. It's supposed to be like hospital quality filtration, and I don't know if I told you this, but the last time that I ordered filters for it, I ordered too many. So I have like 5 years of supply of
Oh,
filters
wow.
up there in the attic. So.
Lucky to the new owner.
That's a good
So,
bonus.
and the heat and air unit on the back side is less than 3 years old also. So
Okay.
New water heaters,
Yeah.
water tanks.
So the utility bills they went down, I'm sure, considerably whenever you made all those changes.
oh yeah, I think so.
So tell me kind of the $1 million question. I mean, this home is gorgeous, and you put your love and heart and soul into this property. So why are you selling now?
I'm actually kind of surprised that we're even selling, really.
Right.
So, I met my wife a few years after I actually moved here. We're a blended family, and there's not very many things that you do as a blended family that's kind of one-off. Not buying your first house, your first car, or having your first kid, and all that's kind of been done already. But we really enjoyed going through and doing things her way.
Farmhouse style.
I honestly thought that I would never move from here, never.
Right.
And it's home for us. I thought my grandkids would come back here and just spend time out playing in the yard and stuff like that. Her parents got to build a house about 25 years ago, and she said that she'd love to be able to build a house someday. And then as we've gone over and made this house more feel like home for her, she's realized, I'm never going to get my house, am I? And just this last November when the promise came out, and the promise scholarships in Yodashay,
Yeah.
a lot of things came together, and we were able to have the fortunate opportunity to build a house.
So very exciting.
Yeah, and we're at a great point in the chapter of our lives. We have 3 kids in high school and stuff like that. But this particular property, one of the things that we realized, it felt like it was time that we were okay with selling and moving on to another thing, was that we just can't think of really anything that was left undone on the property. So
Right.
it's a good ending to a good chapter in our lives and stuff like that. So we hope that we can find some buyers that enjoy the space and enjoy living right on the outside of town and a little bit of open area without living on a huge farm, and just be able to take advantage of some of the.
Yeah, you're in the country, but you have the paved road. You're right by town. You have
City
just
water
1 acre
also.
to maintain.
Yeah.
But you have all the benefits of having your own homestead.
Yeah,
Right.
and you have great neighbors.
Yes,
Yes.
for
You
sure.
have great neighbors.
Yeah. So if you would like to schedule a tour of this home, it is 5-bedroom. It has a basement. There are 3.5 baths on 1 acre, and we'd love to show you the property. Give our team a call at 620-688-6039. Thanks. We'll see you in the next video.